Greetings, Lakeshore family, and our friends who listen in to these as well. I hope that you are doing well this week. I'm recording this on a Monday afternoon, which is fairly normal for me. Some of you won't hear this until Wednesday. Some of you will pick it up Tuesday afternoon, but I'm just thankful that you listen to our videos. I send one out most weeks, and somebody else on our staff will send one out at the end of the week, and we're just trying to help connect you and help keep you informed and engaged in things that are happening. So I've got something I want to talk about first, and then just a little teaser. You're going to get a construction update at the end of this video. The first one is I want to talk to you about this book, Growing Young. I began a sermon series Sunday morning based on things I've learned from this book. The premise behind the book is growing young to help young people discover and love your church. One of the challenges Lakeshore has is that there's not a lot of young families in our church. There's a little bit, but not a lot. But we know that our community is growing in that area. And this book is a well-done book, researched well, truths discovered well, that help churches know, well, what is it that you do that connect with young people? Because quite frankly, figuring out what to do is as challenging at this point in history as perhaps it's ever been, maybe. And certainly in the last 100 years or more, I would say it's as challenging as trying to figure out how do we connect to people who are not a part of the church? How do we connect to people who are lost? Many of them don't even possess vocabulary of the Bible or of church life at all because they don't know it. So how do we connect to them and build relationships with them? And for those who are growing up in our church, how do we have church life in a way that they say, I want to continue to be a part of that? One of the things I'm thankful for as a church is some of our young adults now have grown up in this church. They're not around us because they've gone off to colleges and jobs and they're elsewhere. But many of them are connecting and being involved in church. And I'm thankful for that. It's a great blessing in that regard. But how might we do that better? So one is I'm going to preach about it on Sunday mornings for 3 Sundays. I've already done one. You didn't get to hear it. You can go listen to the video from Sunday, and then I'll do 2 more weeks on this. But we're going to begin Wednesday night looking at Growing Young. I've ordered some books. If you're come be a part of the class, you can get one. We do charge for these kinds of things just to recover our cost on them, but we're able to get them without having to pay tax or anything on them. And some others have said, hey, I want to read the book. I can't come to the class because I have other commitments during that time frame. That's great as well. We'll help you with that. But we're going to spend a longer time looking at the book in more detail and have discussion about how might we carry this out at Lakeshore. It's a really, really important matter. And it's not important just for the health and life and future of Lakeshore, but it's important for the health and life and future of the church. The church, and we want to help contribute to that the very best that we possibly can. So we'll learn and discover and wrestle with this material together, and I hope that you will join us for that. Oh, I promised a little information about construction, didn't I? Well, next Monday, the 25th, if you'll come rolling through the parking lot sometime during the morning, you'll see construction stuff show up. You'll see stuff around here because work is going to begin on remodeling our building and getting it put back together. That's a big step, and it'll take a little time to get all that done, and they're working on that. They got to start with the opening phases of that, but they'll get the construction trailer here and all the stuff you'll see outside and begin doing the work on the inside. So that's coming. It's a step of progress, a step in the right direction, and we'll look forward to those good steps and in the near future having a remodeled building that'll be beautiful and wonderful, and we'll look forward to being in it together. Hey, I hope that you have a great week. We'll see you Sunday as we worship the Lord together and we grow young in the Lord.